I had this discussion, and I think a night OAP was rounding up, and then she said she was passing over to the next person and all that. And then she goes, okay, they're talking about something, and then they mention Speed Darlington. And then they're like, Speed Darlington.
Okay, the famous, infamous.
And then she goes like, oh, okay, so where's Speed? What's he doing? So, he was seen in New York driving an Uber. And then like, oh. And then she goes something like, you know, life is very, you know, you can be up tomorrow and down today.
I think Speed has always driven
reference
to him.
To him being down because he was.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think there's anything.
And incidentally, I went to check out the concept of dignity of labor. You know, it's a concept that whatever you do, once it's legal, it should be respected.
Yes. Yeah.
This young man, he's actually, at least the last time I saw, was him actually even using a Benz.
Yes.
Quite an expensive Benz.
Much more than ours.
Now, I was seeing something this morning on our group chat, if you guys saw that, where I talked about the fact that there are certain people who add to our everyday lives that we actually do not kind of like regard, and these people need our congratulations, especially that today is work and respect. I remember one time when I had a corporate job and going to work every day, I saw people in their suits stop at this lady who sold akara to buy akara and rush up to work because they couldn't buy breakfast. And it occurred to me that this woman has a very important position in their lives. They wouldn't know until
the day she doesn't turn up.
Exactly. And then on the day when she did not come, everybody stopped there and they were like, they did not know what to do, where to get their breakfast. So those kind of people I'm saying we need to congratulate, especially even on a day like this, even if they're not working in the offices like you. They are part
at the gates
of
my estate close, there's this lady that sells grilled fish. And do you know that I'd been planning to buy from her. And I found out just 2-3 weeks ago that she died last year.
Oh.
I was like, what?
That's sad. That's sad. You were going to say something.
Yeah, I was going to say, you know, there are a lot of different jobs that help to build character. They help you build appreciation for positions you eventually attain. For instance, myself, I know some of the jobs I've done are things probably you wouldn't have imagined I would have done. I've cleaned hotels, I've waited tables, I've worked in a bar. You know, I've done so many different types of jobs, such that by the time we eventually got to this level we are now, you can appreciate those other people that are doing it right now.
True.
You know, I've you know, worked in a daycare center. I've done so many different things. But what are you using to help build the character of the young people in your environment? Are you talking down on those people?
And that's exactly what I wanted to point out.
Yeah.
You don't. I feel it was insensitive and ignorant. That two OPs go there and discuss that kind of thing, try to make it seem. I mean,
you want to tell us their names?
Yeah.
They say that behind this. But it is, how do you go? I mean, like, you should give the young man kudos.
That he's working.
He's working.
He's not doing anything.
He would have been forming celebrity and be doing drugs or whatever. And then what do you say? Or fraud.
Yes.
But he's doing a legal job. And then you're like, you are shaming him.
You know, I once ended a relationship because of that. Because the lady I was with actually was quite rude to a waiter.
Oh, wow.
And there's something called special order. You know what special order is? You don't know what's happening at the back of the counter, who's spitting in your onion rings and stuff like that. I had to, after she had talked down to her, go all the way back to apologize to the young lady. And when I came back, we ended the relationship.
And you know something people fail to realize is, I know I've said this a few times, and I think I need to say it again. Just because you have a white-collar job does not mean you earn better than people who
they're building houses.
Exactly. See, these people you look down on, the pepper seller, the cleaner, the this, the that, many of them have their own private houses. Many of them are doing way better than you. You know why? And I've said this before, because money is in the dirty places. The places you don't look at are where the money is.
The places you won't go to because you're like, oh, I can't do that.
How much do you think we get paid as OAPs? And compare what we earn to what many of these other people earn.
And then
do you know what a conductor makes?
In the market, the conductors, they all have a job that they use to save. They have
5,000
all
a
sorts
day.
of things to save up and keep their money.
I'd love to go into food processing or something. And I don't mind. Like, look, not everybody, a lot of people get into, they want to be on air, they want to act because of fame or left to me, if my face could not be seen, because look, I want to go my shot.
I know. Okay, tell you what, we will continue this conversation on dignity and labor on our second band. But you guys just hang in there. You guys also, if you guys want to send a message, do send that message. Use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC. Let's talk about dignity and labor. We'll be right back. To stay tuned.